It's April 10th, 2026. The temperature in Indio is climbing toward the 90s as the afternoon sun hits the Mojave Stage. At 4:15 p.m., the crowd is already packed to the edges of the tent, waiting for the first homegrown Filipino act to play the festival. For the 8 members of BINI, the stakes of this performance extend beyond a typical festival slot. They are stepping out as the first ever Filipino girl group to appear on a Coachella stage, carrying the weight of a massive domestic expectation. That weight led to significant anxiety backstage. Member Sheena later admitted that the group spent the minutes before the set checking their phones, worried that the extreme heat and the early afternoon slot would result in an empty room. Those fears were misplaced. When the girls finally emerged, they were met by a crowd filled with Philippine flags and bloombillias, the flower-shaped light sticks of their fan base. Their initial shout of "Mabuhay" was met with an immediate high-energy response that filled the tent. This 45-minute set functioned as a live audition for the global pop market. Every technical choice, from the vocal arrangements to the choreography, was designed to show that their success in the Philippines could translate to an international stage. This chart tracks the sudden spike in global Google search interest for the group during the performance, hitting a perfect score of 100 as viewers across the US and UK searched "Who is BINI?" This interest was driven by the group's physical stamina, performing for 45 minutes with 0 breaks. They opened with a modified version of Shagiri, focusing on sharp, synchronized movements, establishing a high technical baseline for the rest of the set. During Zero Pressure, the group executed a dramatic mid-song outfit reveal, transitioning into shimmering gold and blue fringed costumes. This visually aligned the performance with their new Signals EP, giving the set a polished, theatrical structure. The technical execution drew comparisons to established international acts. Rolling Stone noted their vocal stability during high-intensity choreography, specifically highlighting a level of precision typically seen in the world's most successful pop groups. BINI utilized these technical standards to validate their presence. By delivering a set that met the industry's most rigorous requirements for synchronization and stamina, they proved that P-pop can compete directly with global counterparts. This audience engagement extended to the group's native language. Thousands of festival-goers were recorded screaming along to the Tagalog lyrics of Salamin Salamin, following the melody even if they didn't know the specific meaning of words like Ayokong maniwala. The setlist also included the live debut of their track Blush, a strategic move that provided new material for their core fans, while testing a fresh sound on the Coachella crowd. For the finale, the group performed Pantropiko. The track's energy effectively brought tropical flora and an island atmosphere to the dry California desert, closing the set with a high-speed dance break. BINI leaned into their cultural specificities rather than minimizing them. This authenticity acted as a point of interest for the international audience, making the performance feel distinct in the festival lineup. Within a 24-hour window, the digital aftermath became visible. Data clusters on this map show the performance's reach expanding to a global scale. The hashtag BINIchella became the #1 worldwide trend on X, generating over 1 million mentions as choreography clips circulated online. These metrics align with the goals set by leader Joanna, who emphasized that the group's intention was to demonstrate that homegrown Filipino artists can command the same attention as international stars. The performance has already influenced the group's immediate schedule. Following their Coachella debut, they are set to appear at the Grammy Museum for Global Spin Live and receive the Billboard Global Force Award. This 45-minute set was a catalyst for a new phase in their career. By proving they could navigate one of the world's largest music festivals, the group has moved beyond their domestic borders and into a broader international market.